What's up, everybody? Justin here from Launch Kits. Listen, the top 5 ways to be found online, I'm going to give them to you. You're a small business owner, you're an entrepreneur, you're a startup, you're a nonprofit. The top 5 ways you're going to be found online. Here, you ready? Here. Number 1, they're going to find you by name on Google. So they're going to hear about your business, they're going to hear about your nonprofit, they're going to hear about your startup, and they're going to go to Google and they're going to enter that directly by name in here. So Herman Family Tree Services, as an example, we launched this entrepreneur not that long ago, and they come up first in organic right there, and they come up with a beautiful Google business profile. People are going to search for you by name, whether you're a small business owner, a real estate agent, an entrepreneur, a startup. They aren't necessarily going to connect all the keywords around you yet, but they're going to hear about you. They're going to build your brand. You're going to be networking, working the local market, knocking on doors. By name search is the number one way that new small businesses are found online. You better have a nice website to go to there too. Number 2, keyword search. Okay, they don't know you by name. They're just looking for the thing you do, like asphalt roofing near me. And this is one of our clients. And boom, they show up first on the local map pack, where like I think 40% of clicks click through on there. So they come up for a local search. You're a local business provider, you're a local agent, and you can be found by keyword if your website is done right, if it's optimized right, if it's indexing correctly, if you're following good keyword building practices, backlinks, blogging. We'll get into that maybe later. The third way people will find you. Oh, here's another one I was just thinking of. Coffee shop near me, because most people love coffee. These are all 3 of our clients, and so again, they don't necessarily know the name, but they know they want coffee, and boom, you're right there on the map pack. The third way they'll search for you by name is YouTube. So I was just looking here, like if you do a search, they don't know you by name, but they're looking for something that you might be able to help them. So let's say how to embed, let's say Calendly, which is a really cool tool, on my website. And, right here, for example, we've got one of those links on there with a video that answers the question and makes it really simple for people to follow. So whatever your service is, you probably can answer some questions with a YouTube video. YouTube is the second most search engine on the planet. So it's good to have some content out there, just like we're recording here and putting out. So answer common questions on YouTube. That would be the third most. The fourth is top 10 listings. So whether you're launching a new business, you need to get citations out there, Thumbtack, Yelp, all those places will say, hey, top 10 XYZ provider. But the fourth most common way you'll be found online is like Web Design Company in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. It's by a directory is what it's called. And so the first directory that shows up here is top 10 Lancaster web designers. And there you have Sparrow and Launch Kits, our brands, showing up right there on those top 10 lists. So sometimes you can get those listed for free on some of the third-party platforms. Sometimes you'll pay a minimal fee for a local listing site to have you listed there, but people will find you there. A lot of people that we talk to say, oh, I just searched for great web designers and I found you on the top 10 list. So that's a common way. And then fifth is social. So again, if you just Google, any brand, if I do Sparrow websites and you do, like by name, your social profiles, like right here, LinkedIn profile, those are going to be prioritized in Google search if you're keeping up with those, or at least have some fresh content. And Google just trusts those domains, LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, to be providing validated content. So top 5 ways, again, to review, you're going to be found by name on Google. So make sure that your name search shows your profile in first organic. Number 2, keywords. Make sure you're doing work to build keyword connections between what you do and your audience. Okay. Number 3, make sure you have some content on YouTube. YouTube search is key. Number 4, make sure you're on some of the top 10 lists or listings, like your chambers of commerce. There's so many ways you can get on listing sites very easily. And then 5th, probably by social, make sure those brands are up top in the Google search profile. Now, let me just tell you 5 tips, though, to convert well on those things, okay? And these are things that anybody can do, and I'll just point at Herman Family as an example. One, you got to be genuine. Okay, so here's my top 5 tips on all those things. Be genuine. Be yourself. If you like lights behind you that look cool, then do that. If you don't want to be outside, then do that. Just be genuine. Be yourself. Don't try and take 5-star photos and crispy restaurant shots. If we're gonna walk into a kind of homey dive, that you're gonna have the best empanada you've ever had. Like, try and be very genuine and authentic to your brand, and how you present yourself. This is actually Matt in a tree, I know, because he sent me the photo, so I know it's a real deal. Number 2, be helpful. Okay, so answer questions people have. Don't try and make them beat around the bush and go through 10 forms before they get to you. Just be helpful. Answer the questions your customers are going to have. Number 3, be as much as you can, be relevant. Now, for some small business owners wearing 7 hats, it's hard to always stay relevant and get the latest picture of the project or the newest food item or the latest sale. It's hard to do that, but hopefully your web team can really help you get those things on your website, quick turnarounds, so that people that land on your site don't see, for example, a landscaping picture of the fall when it's summer and we're cutting grass. Okay, just keep things relevant. Number 4, my 4th tip: be easy. Okay, just make it super simple. Like, tree cutting is a pretty complex thing, but the really simple process he outlines, like on his site, is just super simple. Like, whether it's just request a quote here, whether you're at the top, request a quote. Don't make me like track down a thing, measure how tall my tree is, and send you a photo. That's just not just too much to ask for. Just give me a name, address, phone number, or make it really easy for me to click or tap or call you. Make it easy, and then be audience smart. Okay, think of who you're trying to reach through your brand online. For us at Launch Kits, like, we wrestled through, man, are we trying to reach, like, how do we be smart to the audience? What clever puns are they going to get? Do they get that our command center is called Houston? Because Houston, if you have a problem when you're in flight, that's who you call. You got to be audience smart. Make sure that the way you present yourself is going to resonate with the people you're trying to attract. So again, top 5 tips to be found by name, by keyword, on YouTube, on listings, and on social. And then the top 5 kind of tips of advice to you is: be genuine, be helpful, be relevant, be really easy, and be very audience smart. So hopefully these will help you on your journey as you launch and fly. If we see you on it, I'll look forward to meeting you. All right, have a great one.